Royal rise to the family. Let's get into it. Ba-ba-dum-bum. Holy Spirit, open up. Page of Cups. New love coming in. Show you guys. Page of Cups in this deck is going to represent the air element and the water element. Air's communication, water's emotions. So there will be a new love, a new form of communication that'll come in which you'll be able to communicate the things in which you love, to be yourself, whether that be with a person, an individual, or just something new flowing into your reality, in which just brings you extreme delight. You'll be able to communicate and share that with others, and you'll be able to tap in higher with yourself. This could be, divine connection to self, divine unity with yourself. That's the era that you're now stepping into, finding out the things you love if you're an individual who didn't know what that was prior. Lots of beauty, lots of beauty. As you can see, that cup overflows with one fish inside that golden cup and 2 springs of water coming out the side. I mean, there's a lot of movement, a lot of communication, very fast moving when it comes to the page. That means the message is getting out. Can I get a card for that? Get a card for the Page of Cups. That one. Dun, dun, dun. This is the 2 of Swords. We got the Moon and we got Libra. 2 of Swords. So 2 of Swords is about avoidance. There is a new love coming in, but there might be something that you're avoiding going through, walking through, or the steps taking to make that happen, is the way it's coming together for me. There might be like one little, we are dealing with water and emotions, and the Moon is also on here. We could be dealing with one little thing left that's got the scales like tipped off. Remember, we got Libra in here too. Got both hands out. We might be dealing with one little hidden thing, or one thing in our subconscious space, or maybe in our conscious space, that we know we need to remove emotionally so that we can make space for the abundance of love coming in, of newfound love. Can we get a clarifier for that one too? Yeah, 2 of Swords deals with avoidance. So what is it you are avoiding? Is it this? The Hangman? The Hangman speaks about surrender, giving ourselves to the universe. You can see this person's hung upside down, arms tied, everything behind the back, but they're not worried. They're kind of there comfortably. And I mean, this is like a natural position for us when we sink into it. The Hangman is the 7th card, so you're talking about just natural divinity. 7 days in the week, 7 chakras, 7 colors in the rainbow. 7 is like that natural building God divine number. It's like divine intervention for me when you think about 7. And you have Neptune on there. Neptune representing dreams, illusion, just big time dreams, multidimensionalness, things outside of this regular realm of beliefs. I mean, naturally, when you're in the Hangman position, it's like you're taken by faith. Even at that, that's going to hold you up. You're like, this person's not falling like this. Like, oh my gosh, trying to protect their head. Their crown's completely submerged upside down, and they know that they're good. There's like these 4 different directions that are keeping them intact, keeping them held in space through this golden thread, speaking to the universe over these waters. speaking to cleansing, soul depth, and just about everything in which they're about to have their whole crown submerged in, wiped clean. This is just surrendering, handing it over. Can we get a card? That's our first major arcana. Can we get a clarifier for that one too? That Hangman. Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Nope. Did you want any of those? You're trying to get me to that Ace of Pentacles. Once you do surrender to the universe, you'll find that something new begins to blossom, something beautiful. This card speaks heavily to prosperity. You know, we got Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This is the pinnacle, or pentacle, however you want to look at it, of all the earth signs, of the earth element, of the big coin in the middle, which is now being bestowed unto you. So you had a decision to make. I take it some of you guys had a decision. Some of you guys made this decision already with the Page of Cups coming out, preceding it. And then the Hangman, which is telling me you guys have submitted. So we're going to go off saying that, yeah, you are in the Hangman position. You are ready, and you are about to receive this pinnacle. You've done your due diligence. You've done your hard work, and now prosperity is on the way. Just be on the lookout. And be on the lookout, I mean, just be present, be ready, be accepting. It might not come in a way, form, or fashion that you're used to it or that you're expecting it, but you're being reborn. You remember, you're in the Hangman position, so you're upside down right now. You don't have control in which most of us feel when our feet is on the ground. These soles of your feet are now elevated, inverted, turned upside down, but that's going to lead you to this. You have so much fulfillment coming because that was a Page of Cups, so you're speaking on water. This is your emotional fulfillment coming in right here on a swift breeze, swift communication, a swift drop. Like, it could be any day now, it could be any moment now. Stay open. Let me get one more card. Pentacle is beautiful. She also has two eyes, third eyes. Oh, okay. Seven of Swords. Are we taking this? Seven of Swords it is. So once again, we're back to that moon. You got moon ruling in Aquarius. You got seven swords, three in which they're trying to keep. The way that this is going is telling me to keep your This card is telling me keep your cards close to your chest. I don't feel I have to say too much. All the swords are a bit different, but Aquarius is about doing your own thing. The moon is about emotions and hidden nature of things. Your hidden comforts, you know, what brings you a sense of stability. But when you're talking about Aquarius, you're talking about doing what you want, being a freedom fighter for whatever you believe in. So as you're stepping into that new Page of Cups, take these Seven of Swords with you. Swords usually mean communication and usually mental. Like the Seven of Swords specifically usually talks about what? Running away. So, I mean, I don't think you're running away. I think you're definitely leaving some swords behind that you don't need and keeping the ones that you do need close to your chest, but hidden in the moon. Save the ones that you need for yourself and be authentic and show people what you want them to see, who you are, who you want to be, who you know yourself to be. Yeah, that running away has me thinking like to or from. Let me see. I want to get a bigger breakdown on the Seven of Swords. The moon connected to the High Priestess card and not the moon card is related to emotions, to listening, a gestation period. This is where Aquarius and his communication skills become inner, gentle, hidden. The divergent thinking of Aquarius is transformed into cunning intelligence and ability to think outside the box. With the moon, communication is not immediate, but it is necessary to wait before revealing all the cards. Yeah, just keep it on the hush hush. You must act carefully using tact. This card is often associated with thieves. We ain't worried about none of those because they can't bother you. But it's more interesting to read it as a silent card full of magic and creative power, the ability to wait for the right moment. Keywords: acting in secret, cunning, intelligence, inner communication. Something along those lines. The light looks so beautiful today. All right, we got 5. Gonna keep going, Spirit. Gonna keep. Can I get a clarifier on that 7 of swords? Oh, I had 2 come out. All right, so this one popped out first. Got the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles speaks about reward. Yeah. After going through all this potential past mental strife and now being in this place where you have to hide things and etc., we now step into this place of reward. You have Saturn, the disciplinary, but you have Taurus, the earth sign. Remember I told you, sir, 7 is about divine intervention, so this is taking things day by day. Taurus is that sign that is fixed earth, so it will continue to do things in a very steady way in which it will build. Look, she has 7 coins. 1, 2, 3. Or sorry, 7 pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's standing in front of them, and these are the rewards. These are the fruits of your labor. It's one thing once you planted the seed. It's after you followed Papa Time and did what you had to do, 12:22 on the timer, stuck to it, doing it on a daily basis, doing it in a very beautiful way, doing it in a very connective Venusian way, one that feels right to you, one that feels at home to you. This is also the sign of possessions. Yeah, this is it. This is your reward. You know what I'm saying? You've done the hard work continuously. Papa Time on you, like, hey, get to it. And then you have the moon card as the final. Come on, 13 on the timer. Exact. We all know 13 speaks to death, but there's 13 what? Lunar cycles. 12 solar, 13 lunar cycles. So when you're talking about death, you're talking about death and rebirth through the 28 days of the moon going through its phases in each sign, 2.5 days in each sign. So you're talking to the death and rebirth of like the woman in her menstrual cycle. It's that continuous, I'm not gonna say just menstrual period, a time of the month, that consistent time that is gonna come. But in this moon card, we see it's ruled over by Pisces. So you had Aquarius telling you to be yourself, and you also had Neptune. Ooh, hold on, it's coming together. You also had Neptune. So now this is the ruling planet for Pisces. Going to the Hangman. In your dreams, anything you could think of will come true. Because you got Pisces representing in the koi fish down here. You got the yin, you got the yang, you got the balance. You got what's hidden coming to light. And this also tells me that you guys are intuitive, more so than you maybe might know. But once you're tapped into that Pisces and Neptune constellation, I know you're there. And this is me as the mirror. Realizations that you're having right now, like, oh, I am there. Oh, I am super intuitive. The way I can feel into things and know not to be there or when to be here. The ability to be able to discern, to make the right decisions for your life, how you have been doing and will continue to do so. I'm here to speak life into you. I'm here to let you know. I'm here to reflect the light in which comes off of the moon. The sun is very bright, but so is the moon, very illuminating at night. Shows you things you wouldn't imagine, and when things kind of quiet down. Some of you guys might find that you tap in 15 on the timer exact. You might tap in a little bit stronger, a little bit deeper. You might have a day or a night chart. I do tarot readings and birth chart readings. It's probably the first time that I'm probably bringing this up, but feel free to reach out. My email is in the bio. Yeah, we could talk a lot more about the moon. The moon is ruled over by Neptune because that is the space where you get to close your eyes and go into the dream space. Another dimension, as some would say, multi-dimensions, where you get to travel, traverse, and think about things along the lines of starseed lineages and connected to other dimensions and other ethereal beings that live like you do. But yeah, we're getting out there. As you can see, the moon is sitting over the waters, which it does control the tides. Also another affinity connecting it to Pisces. This card is beautiful. Card is beautiful. And we got, it is card number 18. X, V, and 3 slashes. So 18 is cool because you got the 8 and the 1. 8 and a 1 is going to give you 9. Or you could do the 1 with divine self and the 8 as mastery, going through the cycles of the infinity, doing things continuously until you've mastered this over and over. Or you put the 2 together, the 1 and the 8. That'll give you 9. That's breaking out. That's you've done all the hard work. Success is here. The rewards is here. Everything divine is here. You're sitting patiently, sitting in satisfaction. That's the position that the 9 is in. I mean, there's a lot of like change that comes with it as we're in the year of the 9, Sagittarius. A lot of breaking out. Remember, it looks just like the 8, but that loop traverses at the bottom, shoots straight down, and no longer comes back in. The 9 is very divine, just like feminine or feminine. Tap in with your origins, family. Any questions, comments, concerns, reach out to your boy. I am here to share and shed light on those that already have it. I'm here to illuminate that which is in the dark. That moon magic that you are. Yeah, man. This takes you to divine goddess and empress type energy. People who tap in with the moon, they know that you can do a lot during the phases. Full moons, people act crazy. New moons is a time to bring in new things. Let that full moon be for a release. I don't know if you guys been tracking, but let it be for the release. If you're talking about even parasites and healing the gut, parasites, they lay eggs during the full moon. If anybody needs a cleanse for that as well, reach out to me. Like I said, I'm an herbalist. I do lots of things. I'm an herbalist, Reiki master. I keep a lot of these things on the hush-hush, but I'm now starting to share because I see things clearly. They have been illuminated to me through these past portals and cycles. And a lot of these changes we've been going through has been through these last eclipse. It's been like three eclipses back to back. It's been pretty consecutive this month, but that's what's bringing in a lot of this diverse change. Be ready. Be ready. I mean, I can't even say be ready. You are. Know that you are. Stand present and accept this. Accept this knowledge, accept this power, accept this foundation, accept this abundance in which you are. Illuminated, highly illuminated. Love and light, peace and dark.